can't see a thing. Tonight, Billy, Carol or Trace will be the third person to be evicted from the Big Brother house. Who goes, you decide. But not before a cracking episode of BBLB. You go watch some titles. I'm playing Knockdown Ginger. That's ever so nice of you. Hello, welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother. I hope you're well. It's day 31, it's 7:33, it's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. That means Evictione Day. Yeah. Here to discuss whose time in the house could be coming to an end is Liberty X's and gorgeousnesses, Michelle Heaton.
Let me spank that firm.
Wonderful. Didn't think that was going to happen in rehearsal. Telling why their housemates deserve to stay. It's only the friends and family. More from them later on. And last but never least, chatting to the Queen of Big Brother herself. Davina's with us. There she is. But first, do you want to know something a little bit more newsworthy? Yeah! You better go watch a different show. It's time for Little Brother's Big News. Did the news? No? No. Didn't even register. Hello, it's Friday. It's the day they've been waiting for all week. It's podcast day! At 10:44 this morning, Ziggy, Brian and Laura and Amanda recorded the 5th Big Brother podcast of the summer. The topic was fantasy dinner date. Dinner for two with Brian, anyone? Take a look.
For this week's recording, you will have 20 minutes to discuss your fantasy dinner party.
I only go to dinner parties. First course would be chips with burger sauce, because everyone loves chips with burger sauce. Second course would be doner kebab, or if the girls there want a chicken kebab, they can have a chicken kebab. But the third course would probably either be ice cream in a pot or cheesecake in a pot, one or the other.
Does anyone know what burger sauce is? What? What's burger sauce?
Ketchup and mayonnaise.
Is it? Oh, you know burger sauce is? Oh, that's pretty good. If you want to hear it in full, then please download the podcast. Please download the podcast, then download the podcast on channel4.com/Big Brother. Next up at 5:35 this afternoon, Big Brother gave the housemates a very serious task, a lesson in house rules. All right.
Big Brother will give housemates some examples of the type of conversations that have been taking place in the house. Using the yes and no signs provided, housemates must then signal whether they think what they heard was a real break or not.
This is Big Brother. If a housemate were to say, "How big is your ego for you to think that I would not possibly put you up? You get on my nerves. Isn't it possible in your little brain to think that you get on my nerves?" Is this a rule break?
No!
Yeah, because they said nomination. Yeah.
Just to confirm, that was a rule break. And lastly, after being inspired by yesterday's song task, Ziggy spoke to Jerry about his vocal ambitions. Could it be that Northern Line may rise from the ashes?
There are times we cry, but the hardest thing is when we say goodbye.
Scotty,
You can have it after, you can have it.
it's totally full of
You have like a nice
lies.
harmonies in the background. You can really do it quite nicely.
Yeah, but we had half an hour, babe, to write it and sing it and perform and rehearse it. And it wasn't easy. I think we did very well.
I really, you know what? If they did do something with that, I'd love to have a go with it in the studio and stuff like that.
Yeah, you see?
You can make something quite cool with it.
And that was Little Brother's Big News. Just to recap, that was indeed Little Brother's Big News. Here now to discuss imminent evictions and a favourite housemate is Liberty X singer and Big Brother addict Michelle Heaton.
Andy's watching.
Look at them. They like the bum slap. It's the song we still love to get jiggy to. What are we loving about Big Brother this year?
Everything. The arguments, the spitefulness, the rudeness. I just absolutely love it.
That's
I
why
was
you love
addicted
it.
from day one on this one.
Really?
It usually takes me a couple of weeks to get into it.
Yeah, what do you think of the whole girl thing then? You're obviously pretty happy about that. 'Cause some
Yeah,
people-
at first I wasn't sure whether it was going to work, but it made everybody get to know the girls individually, characters, before the lads got in. So when the lads came in, we could get to know them individually as well. So it
Good
was
idea,
just good
Michelle.
all round.
Billy, Carol, Tracy all face the public vote tonight. Firstly, any surprises there?
Yeah, I'm still surprised Carol and Tracy still gets nominated every week. I know Tracy wasn't up last week, but I think she was up the week before.
Yeah, it's Tracy's. I think it's Tracy's second tonight, and Carol's third.
Yeah, I'm surprised because they're not really threatening people in the house. They don't really create arguments or get involved, and
So why
I
they
quite
are?
like
I
them.
just don't-
All I can think of is that the majority of the people in there are really young and they want to have a good time, and all I can presume is that they're a bit too old for them to like.
What
But
about Billy?
I thought they're great. I wasn't sure about Billy. I thought he was a little bit weird. Sorry, Billy family here. But now I really, really like him. I think it's going to be a shame if he goes tonight. I think he might go, but I think it would be a big
He's
shame.
kind of come
'cause
into himself this
he really
week.
has.
That's the thing.
And he's
kind of-
sticking up for himself, and he's got Charlie to a T, and I like anyone who's going to stick up for themselves in front of Charlie.
OK, one of them's definitely going to go tonight. Let's take a look at what the house could be losing out on.
I've watched this thing for the whole time and I'm in it.
But you got to know this one thing.
I'm in here for the straightness, because no gas. I'm happy in the house. I could stay there for a long time.
Good morning, good morning. If my time's up and my journey's over, so be it. I have no reason not to be positive. What's Trace? Deal with it. That's all I am, a dirty cheesy graver. Have it! The house is fantastic, man. It's a fat house, and you know it's your house. Very exclusive, isn't it, to get in this house? I'm so done in the fact that I actually got here. Someone wants me out badly. Maybe I'm too good at competition. Who knows?
Three big characters. Got to lose one. Who do you think the house will miss the most?
I think they'll miss Carol the most because I don't think they're appreciating Carol as much as what they should be doing, because she is taking care of them all, and you need a mother goose or mother hen type person in there. And if they're going to get rid of her, then she's going to be sorely missed.
Yeah. Don't worry, I was with you on that one.
Thank you.
A lot of arguments this week, especially about trivial things, but you want to talk about someone who's risen above it all. Let's take a look at him in action.
I was going to ask, have you noted my request for cod liver oil? It's good for the brain, phosphorus.
I'll tell you now, this man is brilliantly intelligent.
I'm not that intelligent because I'm here.
Latin is a very, very specific word. It doesn't have much poetry. It's very ordered and standard. I believe.
For a tooth. I'm a very calm person. I don't believe in fighting. I believe in dialogue.
This is one of the softest parts of the female skin. And by giving it to a man, showing it to a man, shows vulnerability.
So I'm now writing a book. I've written about 50 pages of it. For women. It's a book just for women. How to, I wouldn't say play games, but how to treat men to get them. Yeah. It's like lots of tricks of the trade that I've learned through the years talking to all my female friends.
It's a myth. This is not real. But that just thing is such a funny.
There's nothing like Greek mythology to start your day.
Yeah.
I need Jerry not to talk to me about Greek history, because that'll send me off in 2 secs.
Yeah, avoid Jerry at all costs.
You love Jerry. Why do you love Jerry?
Half of the stuff he said there is really wise, and the other stuff is a load of rubbish. But the way he says it is just brilliant. I love him. I think he's really sweet. He is quite intelligent, but like I say, a lot of the stuff he says is a bit weird.
He's super intelligent. He said that Homer's Odyssey was his inspiration for doing Big Brother. His bat. Quite random, isn't it? Although he spelt it wrong in his form. He despises common uneducated trash, and ignorance makes him most angry. You come to the wrong place, brother. And his dream job would be to manage the antiquities department at Christie's and be a successful novelist. We've actually mocked up how his book could look. A book for women, how to treat men to get them, using lots of the tricks of the trade by talking to female friends.
I love it. I love it. Although I don't know whether he's the best person to speak to about how to treat men from a woman's perspective, if you know what I mean.
Do you think he can win, though, if he is your favourite?
I think he could definitely win. I reckon in the final there's going to be the twins, Jerry and Liam.
Audience, Jerry, could he do it?
Yeah!
And lastly, who do you think will win?
I think it's going to be one of those close horse races this year. Last year it was all about Pete, and I'm glad to say this year it's about everybody, but I reckon maybe the twins.
Brilliant. OK. Thanks, twin fan. OK, we shall hit everyone. Thank you, Mel.
Thank you, babe.
Still to come, we're going to be snuggling up with our nominees, F&F, for the last-ditch attempts to save their housemates from eviction. Plus, I'll be getting under the covers with Davina. Find out what all that means after the break. See you in 3. Hi, welcome back, everyone. It's day 31, the time's 7:48. Oh. Nice, thanks a lot for that. Loads more still to come, including Shabazz camping it up amongst the caravans in his latest B-Team report, and we'll be asking Davina her opinion on tonight's looming eviction. Now, earlier this week, Big Brother set the housemates an insomnia task, asking them to stay awake for 60 hours. In the spirit of that task, we thought we'd give the friends and family a taste of what their nearest and dearest have been through. I'm going to try and get some sleep. I've had a hell of a week here in this lovely old bed. It's up to the friends and family to try and keep me awake by telling me some bedtime stories on why their loved ones should stay in the house. Oh, that is lovely. Oh, that is nice. What? Ugh. Oh, it's Billy's mother, Shaz, everyone! Hello, Shaz, how are you?
Hello, Dermot, how are you?
What have you got for me there? Oh, it's from the Big Brothers, Little Brothers, Big Bedtime Stories, and this version's about Billy. Shall I read it?
Yeah, go on.
Good. Maybe you can help me out here as well. Once upon a time, there lived a lovely boy called...
Billy.
Very good. He was very handsome, and he always wore sunglasses. Unfortunately, Billy managed to land himself in a couple of arguments, but it wasn't his fault because...
Charlie aggravated him all the time.
Oh, right, lovely, thanks. Some of his friends thought we hadn't seen the best of him yet because...
He hasn't been in there long enough.
Ooh.
He hasn't come out of his shell yet.
The model brought more than just good looks to the house. He brought...
Entertainment. Clever. Intelligent.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
When his time in the house looked like it could be coming to an end, it was down to his mother, Shaz, to try and save him from eviction. Her 10 seconds started now.
Please save Billy from eviction tonight. He's a lovely guy. He hasn't had enough time in the house. He'd love to stay another week. Please.
Oh, that was lovely. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't know how you got in my bed, but it's lovely to meet you. Bye, Shaz. Bye. Oh, see ya. She's off. Lovely. Lovely, lovely set. That was absolutely lovely. I'll tell you what, I'm going to try and get some more sleep. Put that down there by the wonderful stuff. And I'm going to try and get some more sleep now. I hope no one else disturbs me. Oh, how tired I am. Oh, that is lovely. Who's this? Oh, what's going on?
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Carol's daughter, Ebony.
It's only Carol's daughter, Ebony, everyone. Lovely. Now then, Ebony, what have you brought me? Oh, it's Carol's daughter, Ebony. She's got a story here about Carol. There was once a housemate called...
Carol.
Oh, right. She lived with 13 friends, including Grumpy, Dopey and Sleepy, in a very special house. Carol's role in the house was very important because...
She cooks, she cleans, she washes. She does everything, basically, that the housemates are too lazy to do, some of them.
Oh, right, lovely, thanks. All the housemates were fond of Carol, and some will miss her more than others. For example...
Jonathan, definitely Ziggy, will miss her, I think.
Carol brought many qualities to the group, like the time she played Kiss Chase with Ziggy. But that's not all she brought. She also
She's become their resident sewer. She washes for them. She does basically everything a legendary mum does.
All right. Faced with the possibility of eviction, 10 seconds, I'm sorry, love, were granted to her daughter Ebony to plead for her safety. Her time started now.
My mum is absolutely amazing. I think she's the most genuine person in the house. You need to keep her in. There's more to come, definitely. She...
oh, lovely. Oh, Ebony, it's lovely to have you with us. Bye. Dear, oh dear, that can happen again. Right, I'm trying to get some sleep here. This is absolutely extraordinary, but off we go. Right. I hope no one else comes and interrupts my sleep, but it might happen, who knows? Who's that? Oh, it's only Tracy's friend Ben, everyone. Hello, Tracy's friend Ben. Right, what you brought me here? Big Brother's Little Brother's bedtime stories about Tracy. In a magical house far, far away lived a housemate called...
Tracy.
Wonderful. She had lovely pink hair, well, at least to start with, and she liked to have it. She was a good housemate because...
She's a fat, buzzing, having it person there, Dermot.
Are you sure you're her friend?
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Whilst in the house, she once revealed that the longest she'd gone without sleeping was 5 whole days. But her highlight came when...
She was having a rave in the diary room, Dermot. She really enjoyed that. She loved playing games and joining all the tasks, but some of the housemates wanted her out. Little did they realise that if Tracy was to leave... I wouldn't be so buzzing and there'll be a bit of a shock to the house, I reckon.
Right, lovely, yeah. The quest fell on her friend Ben, who had 10 seconds to save Tracy from eviction.
Well...
His time... started now.
You've got to have it, people. So Tracy needs it. Come on, be good. Keep on voting for her. Oh, lovely. Can't, damn it.
Thanks a lot, Ben. Wonderful. Well, there we go. Thank you very much, friends and family. That was sensational. Now, what effect will that have on who leaves tonight? Goodness only knows. Remember, the decision lies with you, and here's how to vote. To evict Billy, call 09911 21 22 15. To evict Carol, call 09911 21 22 02. To evict Tracy, call 09911 21 22 11. At least 10p from each call will be donated to charity, details of which, oh my word, can be found at channel4.com/Big Brother. Hello there, who could that... Oh my God, stop! Who could that be? Who could it be? Who could it...
I should stand over. Hi.
Hi.
This feels wrong on so many different levels. This feels just wrong.
And yeah, how can something so wrong feel so right? Last week, Billy didn't get 1 nomination. This week, he got 8.
Hang on, hold on.
What?
Arm, kiss.
Yeah. What do you think has changed to cause all that? Filaroo?
Do you know, I just think that there's been a lot of sort of bitching about Billy behind his back, hasn't there? A lot of people kind of going, oh, he's doing this to you and he's doing that to you, which he is. But, I mean, basically, they're all finding out a bit more. They're talking a bit more to each other about what's going on. So I think everybody... It was an easy nomination for the housemates.
What about Charlie? She seems to be the centre of all the arguments. What do you make of her?
Do you know what? I know that I may get shouted down.
Shouten. No, just the German word for
that was, yes, shouten. Down. But I think Charlie's genius. No. I do. Because I just enjoy watching her. She's pure entertainment. And in fact, her and Billy together are very, very funny. They're like the odd couple.
Indeed. OK. Listen, I've got no more time to talk to you now, unfortunately.
Can't I stay here?
Yes, you can.
I'm feeling quite at home
We
now.
might be here for some time. Thanks a lot, everyone. Now, what
that
do you
right,
do when you want an accurate portrayal of what the people on the street are thinking about tonight's eviction? The answer, you hire a respected professional journalist. Unfortunately, those guys, that cost a lot of money. So we're left with the B-team Shabazz. Here's what the people of Ayrshire thought about tonight's eviction.
Hi, Dermot. I'm here in Haven, Great Tara. As you can see, it's a great British holiday. Right. Billy, Carol, and Tracy are up for eviction. Who would you like to see leave the Big Brother house?
Charlie.
No, Charlie's not up for evictions.
Billy.
Can you tell me why?
Because I don't like him.
That's good enough for me.
Carol, because I don't think she brings anything to the house. I think she's just a pain.
I'd like to see Tracy leaving.
Tell me why, my darling.
Because she's two-faced and really bitchy and stuff.
Definitely Billy.
Why? Tell me why, Billy.
Billy wasn't scared, but all he does is just sits at his bottom. He's such a lazy guy.
Is my hair okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Who do you want to see leave the Big Brother house tonight?
Billy.
Why Billy? Why Billy? Why Billy?
Because he wears sunglasses indoors.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And now it's back to you, Dermot, in the studio.
Less than 2 hours, the House of Witness its third eviction. Let's find out what the rowdy crowd is saying. Okay. First things first. Hello, gentlemen. Who should go tonight?
Oh, Tracy, definitely.
Why should Tracy go?
Well, just had enough. Just all the time, the same things, same phrases and everything, isn't it?
Okay, who thinks Carol should go? Why do you think Carol should go?
She's struggling big time and she's going to lose the plot soon.
Think she's going to lose the plot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Charlie should go.
Why? Charlie's not up for eviction. Charlie's not up for eviction. That's not what we're talking about. Who thinks Billy should go tonight? Why Billy? Girls, 1 at a time. Who thinks Billy should go? Why do you think Billy should go?
I mean, he can't believe he straightens his hair. He's causing arguments and he's vain.
Okay.
I don't like
He's
it.
vain. She's wearing sunglasses. The sun's not even out. That is pretty much all we have time for tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for on Sunday, 12:45 on Channel 4 with Hollyoaks Nightly Lags, Max and Obi. John Davina tonight, 8:30, and again at 10. Then Big Mel straight after 11:35, all on Channel 4. Bye, everyone.